what I did is just went over with one coat of gray. And I'm going to come in here with my small bristle brush. I'm going to pick up some black and I'm just going to start putting on some paint. So if I go outside the line, it's okay because it's fur. You can leave any kind of design. I know from here down we want to do the black part for his nose, but right in here, I think I'm going to come down about 1.25 inches and just leave me a white spot in here. It doesn't matter. I really have to draw it with a pencil. So I'm just going to leave a white spot in here for my hosting. I'm trying to leave a space so I can come in and fill it in a little bit later. So at this point, I'm going to pick up some more of the black, and then some, I have black, and then I'm going to put some dark brown on my brush, and I'm just going to come in here and lay it down. Since I'm picking up black, all I have to do is, I'm picking up the black here, so all I'm doing is just picking up brown on my brush. That was a little confusing. Alright, so I'm still picking up some brown and just coming in here where the shadow's gonna be. And we can always come in and put more shadow in, but that's what I'm doing right now, is just putting some brown on there. I've got it dry. I hope it's, yep. And I'm going to come in with some white over this gray. we're going to come do this white over here. I've been recording and didn't know I wasn't recording. So what I've done is I've just come in with some gray and some white, and I've just tapped it, as you can tell. So that's gray, and then I just put some white on it just to kind of blend them together. Too much paint on my brush, so I'm just coming in here with a little more white. And what I'm going to do is grab this gray, and I'm going to just come straight down as to give him like a little, let's see if we can get some white going on in here now. Just pull it out. So I've just tapped this with some white and gray and different spots, and I've done the same thing over here. And so I'm just going, I've got some white and gray on my brush, and I just pick up different, either gray or I pick up white just to give me some variations. And then just tap them back in there so that I get these different layers. Again, I just picked up white. I think I've got too much gray on my brush, so I'm just picking up white. I wiped my brush off and picked up just white. And I'm just tapping it in to get my spots on my Holstein. Little Nellie. I don't want it smooth. That's what I don't want. I want it to blend in a little bit, to have a little ruffle about it. I'm taking a little bit of red and a little bit of white and trying to make it pink. I don't want it. I guess I want more white than I want pink. I mean red. So what I'm going to do, come in here and add some purple red, so I'm just mixing that and seeing. Still going to grab some of this white and try to tone that down a little bit. It's just too bright for me. And you're just coming in here with some pink and some white and just trying to put a coat on this. I'm coming down just a little bit more here to make that a little bit squarer than what I had it. I'm still going to grab some more of that white because I just don't like that darker pink. It's probably going to have another coat. So I'm going to go ahead and dry this. Alright, so coming back in here, I just wanted to bring a little pink and white to see if, bring him over a little bit and just see how that was going to work. And I'm liking that a lot better. And that's a little lighter pink that I'm happy about, because that's a dark pink. And I really want a lighter pink. So I'm just kind of rubbing a little pink. I got a little pink, but a lot more white on my brush, and that toned it down a lot. I just came down a finger from the pink. I just came down a finger, and I just kind of made a little J. And then over here, I just made a backwards J. And that's going to be his nostrils. That one looks bigger than this one, but that's okay. One can be a little bigger than the other one. I'm going to grab my 3-inch brush, and I'm just going to dab it, and then I'm going to wipe it off a little bit. And I'm going to grab some black, just a little bit of black on the very end of my brush, and I'm going to come in here and go over that J. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of gray and just kind of smear it in. I'm also going to grab a little bit of pink and white just to tone down some of this gray. And that's going to be his nostrils. I'll wipe my brush off, grab a little bit more black, come in here and do this side. Grab a little more gray. And then I'm going to grab some of that pink and white and just come in here and tone it down. I'm still going to pick up a little black because I want it a little darker. I'm seeing some pink under there I don't want. Wipe off my brush, and I'm just going to grab just a tiny little bit of water, and I'm wiping that off, and I'm just going to kind of rub this in a little bit. Same way here. I'm going to just rub this in. Okay, I'm going to wipe that off, and I'm going to wet my brush again, wipe it off, and then I'm going to try to grab this gray in here and just do a little rubbing with it as well. And that'll be a nostril. Okay. Now, I've got a little gray color on my so I want to tone this this pink down some more. So I'm just kind of rubbing some gray in here just to tone down some more of this. And if I got too, I'm gonna pick up a little bit, and if I got too much, I'm gonna wipe it off so I can just do some circular motions in here. That's just to tone down so that pink doesn't be so bright. And if I need a little water, just dip it and wipe it off, and then that will help it too. Spread this out a little bit. And we may have to go back in there with a little darker gray I'm seeing, because it seems like it's there we go. I'm going to come back over here because it's as it's drying, it just don't seem to be dark enough. That's okay. Let's grab a little bit of water and wipe it off. Okay. Alright, I'm going to grab my little liner brush, and I'm going to grab just a little bit of gray on the tip of it, and I'm going to come down here sort of stay close to the edge and give him a little, try to make his little tongue stick out, I reckon. Just want to put a little divide there. And then I may grab a little bit of the black and just come in and touch up with it. Some different layers of colors. And I'm not even doing the whole black on there. I'm just little spots. Okay. I'm going to wipe that off. I'm just going to come in here and tone this down with a little bit of the gray. Wash this liner brush, and I'm going to grab some white on the tip of it, and I'm going to see if I can make some little white hairs under here. Some's going to be darker, some's going to be lighter, but we're just giving him a little, whoops, that's too much paint. Just takes a little dab and do you. If you can see, I have a little tiny, whoops, and I get it on my hands. But I have a little tiny bit of paint at a time, and I just kind of bring this in, and it's just giving him a little bit of grays in there, a little bit of white hair. And then we can just put a little gray in there and get some different tones with our white. And if we want to, we can bring a little brown in there and see what else we can do. We can also put black in there if we think we got too much.